Imagine standing on a piece of empty land, your dream home crystal clear in your mind. Now imagine the crushing reality that follows. You need an architect, a contractor, a surveyor, an engineer, a permit specialist, a landscaper, an interior designer, and about 15 other professionals you haven't even thought of yet. Each one speaks a different language, uses different software, and operates on their own timeline. Your dream starts feeling like a nightmare before you even break ground. But what if I told you that within the next few years, artificial intelligence will completely transform this experience? What if building your dream home becomes as intuitive as having a conversation? We're standing at the edge of a revolution that most people don't fully grasp yet. Artificial intelligence isn't just coming for specialized industries or tech companies. It's becoming the great equalizer for everyday people with extraordinary dreams. The fragmented economy that currently stands between your ideas and their reality is about to get a major upgrade, and the implications are absolutely thrilling. Let's stick with that home building scenario because it perfectly illustrates the transformation happening across every creative sector. Right now, if you want to build a custom home, you're navigating a maze of disconnected systems. You call contractors who may or may not call you back. You spend weeks researching zoning laws that read like ancient legal texts. You browse thousands of design images trying to articulate a vision you can feel but can't quite describe. You get cost estimates that vary wildly because nobody's really talking to each other. The average person spends between 6 months to a year just in the planning phase, often feeling overwhelmed and compromising their vision along the way. Now picture this alternative reality powered by artificial intelligence. You stand on that same plot of land, but this time you're wearing augmented reality glasses or simply holding up your phone. You describe your dream home out loud. You want a 3-bedroom house with lots of natural light, sustainable materials, and a design that reminds you of the Mediterranean villas you saw on vacation. You mention your budget. You express concern about the rocky soil you've noticed. Within seconds, AI systems spring into action like a perfectly choreographed orchestra. Environmental sensors analyze your land's topology, soil composition, sun exposure, wind patterns, and water drainage. Climate data algorithms predict weather impacts for the next 50 years based on current trends. Zoning databases instantly cross-reference local building codes, permit requirements, and neighborhood restrictions. Material supply chains are scanned in real time for availability and pricing. All of this happens in the background while you're still describing your vision. Then the magic really begins. The AI doesn't just dump data on you. It translates everything into visual options you can actually interact with. Multiple 3-dimensional home designs appear before your eyes, each one already optimized for your specific land, compliant with local regulations, and aligned with your stated preferences. You can walk through these virtual homes, feel the flow of the spaces, see how morning light enters the kitchen, and understand how rooms connect. You don't need to read blueprints or interpret technical drawings. You experience your future home. But here's where the flywheel effect that makes AI truly revolutionary kicks in. Each decision you make feeds back into the system, making every subsequent recommendation smarter. You mentioned the kitchen feels too closed off. Instantly, the AI reconfigures the space, but it doesn't just move walls. It recalculates structural load requirements, adjusts the electrical and plumbing layouts, updates the material quantities needed, revises the labor hour estimates, and recalculates your total cost. Everything stays connected and synchronized. Let's talk about those labor costs because this is where AI provides flexibility that seems almost impossible today. The system knows which aspects of construction require specialized skills and which can be simplified. It can show you trade-offs. Maybe using prefabricated wall panels manufactured with AI precision reduces on-site labor by 30%. Maybe the AI identifies that by slightly adjusting your roof pitch, you can use standard materials instead of custom cuts, saving thousands in both materials and installation time. It presents these options clearly, showing you exactly how each choice impacts your timeline and budget. The financing component becomes equally transformed. Instead of visiting multiple banks with incomplete information and getting vague pre-approvals, AI systems analyze your complete financial picture alongside the precise costs of your project. They can model different financing scenarios in real time. What if you phase the construction over 2 years instead of 1? What if you handle the landscaping yourself next spring? What if you choose option A for the foundation, but option B for the roof? Every variation is calculated instantly with accurate numbers, not rough estimates. Traditional lenders can integrate with these AI systems too, receiving comprehensive project data that reduces their risk and potentially qualifies you for better rates. The AI can even identify grant programs, tax incentives, or green building rebates you might be eligible for. It's not just connecting dots, it's revealing opportunities that were always there, but hidden in complexity. Now imagine the construction phase itself. In the current system, delays cascade unpredictably. The framer shows up, but the materials are delayed. The electrician arrives before the walls are ready. Weather disrupts the schedule, and nobody adjusts the downstream timeline. You're constantly calling, coordinating, and worrying. With AI protocols managing the project, every participant operates from a synchronized system. Material deliveries are automatically scheduled based on actual progress, not estimated dates. If weather causes a delay, the entire schedule intelligently reorganizes. Contractors receive notifications about exactly when they're needed, reducing the inefficiency that drives up costs. Quality control becomes embedded throughout the process. Computer vision systems can verify that work meets specifications before the next phase begins. This isn't about replacing human craftsmanship. It's about catching small issues before they become expensive problems. The AI might notice that window installations don't quite match the approved plans and flag it immediately, not 6 months later during the final inspection. But let's zoom out, because home building is just one example of a much larger transformation. Think about any creative endeavor that currently requires coordinating multiple specialized services. Want to launch a product? AI can simultaneously handle market research, prototype design, manufacturing sourcing, regulatory compliance, branding, and distribution channel analysis. Want to plan a large event? AI coordinates venues, catering, entertainment, logistics, and budget management as one integrated system. Want to write and publish a book? AI assists with research, editing, cover design, formatting, distribution, and marketing strategies. The pattern is the same across all these scenarios. Creative ideas currently die in the valley between inspiration and execution. The fragmented nature of our economy means that turning vision into reality requires navigating dozens of disconnected specialists, systems, and processes. Most people give up. They compromise. They settle for less than what they imagined because the coordination burden is simply too high. Artificial intelligence eliminates that valley. It becomes the universal translator and coordinator that makes complex systems feel simple. It doesn't replace human creativity or craftsmanship. Instead, it removes the friction that prevents creative ideas from flourishing. The carpenter still builds your cabinets with skill and pride. The designer still brings aesthetic sensibility to your spaces. But they're operating within an ecosystem that maximizes efficiency and minimizes the chaos that typically consumes creative projects. This democratization of capability is profound. Throughout history, bringing ambitious ideas to life required either significant wealth to hire coordinators and project managers, or rare individuals with extraordinary organizational skills and industry connections. Most people had neither. Their ideas remained dreams. But when AI handles the coordination complexity, the barriers drop dramatically. The single parent working 2 jobs can still design and build their ideal home. The artist with a brilliant concept but no business experience can bring a product to market. The retiree with decades of knowledge can write and publish their expertise. We're not talking about some distant future. These AI systems are being developed and deployed right now. Construction companies are already using AI for project management. Design platforms are integrating AI that generates options from natural language descriptions. Financial institutions are experimenting with AI underwriting that considers non-traditional data. The pieces exist. What's happening now is the integration, the creation of those flywheel protocols where systems communicate seamlessly to serve your goals from start to finish. The exciting part isn't just that these tools will exist, it's that they'll become the norm, the expected way of doing things. Just as we can't imagine navigating a new city without GPS anymore, the next generation won't imagine starting a creative project without AI coordination. The fragmented economy that made simple things complicated will seem as outdated as phone books and fax machines. Your ideas deserve to exist in the world. Whether it's a dream home, a business venture, an artistic project, or any other creative endeavor, the gap between imagination and reality is rapidly closing. Artificial intelligence isn't replacing human creativity. It's finally giving that creativity the support system it always needed. And that future isn't just coming. For those paying attention, it's already here. The only question is what you'll create when the barriers fall away.